Alright, hello Swaggy Steve community, welcome to another video, and today we are looking at a game that I made during COVID when I was bored on the old Warcraft editor, the old world editor, and I recently transferred it over to this. I did make a video on this before, but the sound was not balanced right, so I wanted to see if I could make a hero selector, and that's all I wanted to do. Then I started playing with the cameras, I started playing with the coding. I started from nothing, a bare bones map of nothingness. I didn't take anything from anybody else. This is purely just me messing around. And yeah, I wanted to see if I could create a hero selector. And then I eventually wanted to see if I could make a little RPG out of it. I wanted to see what I could do with the camera and the cinematics. So this is not skippable. I have intentions for this to be skippable, but as for now it is not skippable. But it started out as I just wanted to see a tiny little RPG, one character, and then I expanded it and expanded it and expanded it. At that moment there, I wanted to put a special effect skill in, but it didn't end up working, so it's just kind of bare nothingness. Yeah, every doodad placement, every piece of grass, every dirt path, every unit, I've customized everything. You start off as weak as possible. I like starting off as weak as possible, and there are 2 players actually playing the game, but they have to go through their own journeys to even get in here, and they can only take 1 pocket to get in here, and it's pretty much impossible. It can't happen till super late game. So what I wanted to do is create a hero selector, and then I did that on steroids. I do have 2 secret characters off to the side, but by doing that I accidentally selected this character instead of going back there, so I'm not going to do that this time. That's the first character that I created, and then as you can see, they all start with extremely low attribute points and very low damage, and especially very low health. So the character I wanted to start with last time, before making the mistake, was this character. He only has passive abilities, and every character starts with their own unique ability as well. So you get a unique ability, and then you get to choose an ability. So he has all the different passive abilities. So he has Pulverize, so we can get some extra damage done. And what we're going to select here first is Drunken Brawler, so that we can get extra damage and critical. I have things like Traveling Merchants in the game, so he will just walk around and you can buy and sell from him. This guy is going to come to us in a moment, and this is our little starting area. There's an area you can go behind there, but a unit will attack us, and he is too high of a level. This chest is not supposed to have a voice, but I play muted because it gets annoying hearing the same voice lines over and over again. So I just put this in for fun, a little personal chest. You can put items in it. You can heal and have this little spirit link to help you out. And then I have a few little things that pop up at the beginning, and then we'll get one from the priest. The priest will come to us momentarily, so you can only go the one direction, so we go in the one direction. And I've also set up Shimmerweeds are in the game, but they don't do anything, so now they have health, and I have different types of weeds, mana weeds, and whatnot. We don't want to get hit by that guy right now. See, so the priest says, "Player, wait up." Okay, so we had to heal. Yeah, we didn't want to get hit by him. We might get bamboozled. Okay, good. So the priest is going to do one of 2 things. He has 50-50 shot. He's either just going to come to us or follow us. So he is set to heal, not follow, so he's just going to stand there. If we say, "Come to me," sorry, I have my mic and stuff in front of me, he will come to us, and he will now follow us, but he will now no longer heal. He got confused by that barricade, So he's actually off on a journey. Let's see if we can just bring him back. Yeah, you can either say come to me or heal me. Because he's 50-50 set on what he's going to do when he comes to you. So he comes back to us, so he's not going to heal us because we said come to me. But if we say heal me, he will switch. And he can technically follow you. If you have a little bit of damage like that and you catch him at the very tip, he'll follow you until he can reach you, like this. He'll follow you till he can reach you. So when you hit here, you can either go this way or this way. There's nothing over there except for some items. We do want a shield that's over there. It only provides +1 strength. But the attributes that you start with, I want them to be as low as possible. Because I want it to be as hard as possible. Not as hard as possible, but it's meant to be difficult. So the difficulty ramps up pretty quickly. But as long as you have this priest, he can die. He can die pretty easily. He only has 85 health as well. And there's only one of him. As long as you have him, you'll be fine. If you don't have him, it's still possible, but it'll take you a lot more time. On potions and certain things like onks, I've added extra quantity that you can hold on to there. And then I've created some items myself. Because there's a healing salve, but there's not a mana one, so I just made the mana version. So here we have an iron branch, it's +1 strength. And I've also tweaked how much health you get from strength. So I've tweaked a bunch of things, so bad guys, like, they have their own damage and healths. If we can go up this way, that leads to I call it the dungeon area, but it's too strong for us. What we need to do is head on into town. We can break the gate and go that way, or we can go around it. They go to the same place, but you'll run into different enemies to start with. And we're gonna want our priest for this guy if we just want to speed it up. So heal me. Do that just so we have to get rid of items. So we have the mugger here. They can have unique abilities. Where? Oh, he might have gone all the way home. Oh, he didn't go anywhere. He's just a big bum. Yeah, we can get him to follow us just by being at his distance and then him having to come to us. Actually, he's going to keep fighting these few spiders here.
I wander alone.
Whatever. He'll fight the spiders. He'll heal himself. Anyways, so we're just trying to head on over to town here. But as I said, if we got the other shield and we had the branch, we'd be in a little better position. First time we die, or the first 2 times we die, we get Ankh Resurrection. We'll just resurrect where we are. The 3rd time, we will go to town. But we're trying to avoid going to town because the town is my original start location and is not where we actually want to go yet. So we're just getting all the different abilities, because then you have 20% chance, 15% chance, 20% chance, 7 and 10% chance. So it's kind of a fun character to play just because you're not relying on mana. And you're just completely reliant on this stuff. So I've put in stuff like that. Like he has cannibalize. He's got like that shadow. I don't know what it's called, but that he can shoot like a poison blade shadow thingamajig at you. And I've just customized all these different weapons. They drop all sorts of different kinds of things. And then we have a town and a city. So we're just trying to get to the town right now. Boom. See, we hit them both because we hit them with the pulverize. But we can also get cleave on top of that. So slippers of agility. So once we start getting into items that have more attribute points, we see now we have 100 health. Like we're starting to get a little stronger. And it's just nice that you'll actually get very powerful, but you start off very weak, and that's how I like to start games. And if you've built up a lot of gold, I'll show you as we get up here. See, like this one, like we can add extra armor. If you save up your gold and don't want to buy items, here we are at town. You can buy items and such at the town. That's a special thing. You can buy items at the town. I have all sorts of different kinds of items. Some are the items from the game. Some I've customized. And you can come here. And the Circle of Power will let you do all the experience. I have good and bad of all the different guys there. You can spend your points on attributes instead. So if we don't want anything to do with intelligence, because we have no mana abilities, but we can just do that and that. And then we can mess with our attributes ourselves instead of spending it on gold. Each of the towns have a chest. We're just going to leave that in there, and this staff will actually teleport us to the other city. I've been messing with teleport. It actually took me a while to figure it out because most items will not let you cast. So as I said, there's good and bad of each type. Angry man, the child, and the women ones. I'm making up a story about how there's a succubus thing going on, since there's succubus characters. So you can put things in the chest. I don't have a purpose for the keys yet, but just because they're there. I've added one of every flag in the game, so you can sell these flags. You can keep the flags. They're worth a good chunk of change. And yeah, I built a whole RPG. There's a cemetery this way. There's a bandit camp one way. There's a spider cavern. There's a orc base. And I've just put in a bunch of different custom items. We'll get all the different ones just so that it filled up each of the categories. Oh yeah, we also have a bad guy town as well. And yeah, this is one of my more custom guys. He has rage, he has resurrection, he makes a skeleton. We died, but we had our thing, so we just have our Ankh, and then we just come back. Then when he dies, he resurrects. And then when he dies the second time, he doesn't resurrect. But both times he dies, he creates a skeleton. So you have all that to deal with. Pick up these Ankhs here. And yeah, what else do I want to show off? We might as well show off the teleport. So there's multiple ways to get to the town, the city. But this is our little city here. I have some AI on some characters, so he's looking to go outside and go on an adventure. There's a lever right here. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I need to move this. There's also a explosion guy. That's what that was. This lever right here. So you open up that, and then that guy right there. He's gonna go on a journey. Fearless. He's a player. So he's quote unquote a real player. So this is the castle side. So you got Arthas the king. Each corner generally has a trade place with items. This is another skill shop place. This is the town center. You know, everyone hangs out at the water fountain. Back here, this is the drunken bar place. So when we get in here, there's some angry barmen. Oh yeah, I changed the health on that to make the health higher, so that you can't really go in there right away. It'll take you some time, or you have to chop at it for a while. This is like this is where you respawn when you die. You'll be right here. This one I'm pretty sure I made this, yeah. I made that one weak because there's some stuff I gotta deal with that. And then yeah, if you go this way, you go to a bandit place, so there's decrepit buildings and stuff. If you go this way, it's cemetery. If you go this way, you're going to go to the spider caverns, all while 2 players are playing the game. They can't get in this area, but if I do something like if I break those barriers and go start at the bandit place, they can eventually get down there. There's our AI off to go play. He doesn't actually go play, he just goes on a journey. And yeah, so we can do... You're not supposed to do this, it breaks some of the coding. But yeah, you can go into... Every character is unique, so as I said, they start with an ability and you get another ability. So I like the serpent, and I've customized him. He starts differently, and then yeah, we have all our yeah, and then we have, if we scoot on, that's gonna try and, I can't type during that. I was gonna say if I scoot on through, I can show you the
I've no time for games.
Unique heroes that I have in the back. Yeah, all the front ones I made fair. Man, that's why I wasn't doing that before, because I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm only gonna try one more time. If I don't get it on the 3rd time, then that's just where it is. Maybe I'll try my luck. Try my luck over here, because I'm trying not to click it. Okay, perfect. So we got this guy here, and then we got don't do that. And then we got this guy over here. I'm trying to remember who has the more unique abilities. One or the other. Oh, I think it was the other. I'm pretty sure it was the other now that I think about it. But either way, these are the guys I have the more crazy stuff on. I have it on super low mana, so he can have these. He does this, and like obviously that's super overpowered. So they're just going around tearing everything up. We can take on like the guy that we shouldn't be able to take on at level 1. And also his damage is obviously very different. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to show off. Yeah, we have so many different custom items, abilities, units, and there's a whole... There's so much more to show, but it just goes on. This is all happening because of the different characters that I'm choosing, because you're not supposed to be able to repick a character. But yeah, thanks for tuning into the Swaggy Steve channel. I'm resending this one out there because the sound was off in the previous one. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Trying to think if there's any last things that I want to bring up. I've learned how to do quests as well. We have our cheats at the bottom, give you some swords, some extra firepower there. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.